One of the main reasons that I wanted to become a breathwork facilitator was, believe it or not, I didn't want to control anything. I just wanted to surrender to something. As crazy as it sounds, like I really felt like every time I tried to control the outcome of my situations, it wasn't getting anywhere. And so I just finally was like, you know what, I need to surrender. And breathwork showed me a different perception of what it means to surrender. And when we think about breath, and it's a life force energy, and how it's literally like between life and death. And to be able to have control over your breath, and have the ego die right in front of you as you're doing breath work, and just really understanding and understanding what's really happening to yourself during that time. And for me, that was like the ultimate wake-up call, and it has helped me tremendously through my transition, and it continues to help me each and every day. So I love being a breathwork facilitator. Part 2 of why I became a breathwork facilitator. Another reason is I was dealing with depression. I was dealing with suicidal thoughts. I was trying to find unhealthy ways of coping with what I was going through. I went through a miscarriage, and the way that I decided to cope was I fell heavy into smoking tobacco. I would smoke blacks like 5 to 6 times a day to the point where if I didn't have it was to a point where my coins were going to my addiction. It was feeding my addiction. And it got to a point where I was like, man, I kind of want something a little stronger. But it's like in that instance, I decided to take a breathworking class with Danny. And I knew that at that point, why do I want something stronger and harder to deal with something that is clearly always with me? So it's always internal. And when I had sat with myself, I decided to go ahead and take a breathwork, have breathwork sessions with Danny, and that changed my life ever since. And I have done it, and I don't plan on going back at all. Part 3, and why I'm going to continue to be a breathwork facilitator, is I had a huge shift in my paradigm, and I seen how impactful just being able to control my breath and be able to control my mind and my thoughts and observe my thoughts in a different way. And I continue to see that in the people that have sessions with me, and I can just see them shifting the way they think, the way they move, what they consume as far as what they eat, what they watch on TV. It is a literal mind shift, and it has been so rewarding on me mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. And I am so grateful and thankful to be a breathwork facilitator, and to continue to help my people.